Hey guys, welcome to the Shawn Linton Talk Show. I'm your host, Dr. Linton. I hope you're all right, and I hope that you had a good, excellent day. Today's Monday. I just want to thank all of my subscribers. I want to thank all the people across the globe that spend time to listen to the video. We share it on all over, and you're welcome to subscribe. You're welcome to share it, and you're welcome to tweet it, Instagram it. You know technology. Share it, send it across the world. The word must be sent. And any ideas you have, you can just inbox me about it, and I'll always get back. Well, I'll try my best to get back to you. Today, I would like to talk about just encouraging the parent. Now, parenting now sometimes may be a bit different to when I was a bit younger. You know, we had a structure when I was young about grandparents, mom, dad, and the system of how it was in the community and growing up children. We have to be careful what we actually tell our children these days, because the reason why is very careful, especially when it concerning other people. We have got to, because we are trying to bring them up, and anything that is released before the time, there is a process given to everything. The egg has to stay on hatch until it is properly hatched before you can have a chicken or whatever comes out of an egg. There is a process that is allocated. In the same way, children are. They are a process, and as parents, we direct, we teach, we instruct, we advise, and we have been given the equipment to do so. And I know some people might say, well, I didn't finish school, I didn't go, but there's no excuse. You've got television, you've got internet, you can get absolutely every and anything on the internet. You've got every town has got a library. It's got a library, and you've got books there. And if you want to get to London, one of my famous library is the British Library, that has archives of history going way, way back. It is so good to read. And if you can't read, I believe you can get it in author or get somebody. You will find some assistant to help you read. So we haven't got much excuse to help us, and ask for help. You can ask for assistance, ask for help, talk to people, and see what people's opinion, and see just what people have to say. But bringing our children up into a society like this, we have to encourage our children to read. We can't expose our children to adulthood before the time. I mean in dress code, I mean in languages, I mean in people's business. When I was young, and if we're having an adult conversation, it has to remain as adult conversation. You have to be excused, because it's not for your hearing, because the psyche, the cognitive process of the child is not yet developed, and it has to be developed accordingly. We don't know the fragility, or the just how it is regarding the growth and the progress of that child. Some things that they will discover on their own, especially for practicality. But our job is to educate them as much as we can, educate them around the dining table, educate them in the living room, and educate them in their bedroom, educate them as we go out. And education doesn't mean you gotta have the stiff jacket and preach it or talk down to them. No, it means speaking to them on their level, giving them the correct understanding where diversity and equality is concerned. I haven't got children, but my brother that I remember telling me about culture. I said the Jews, when you see them, don't laugh at them, because the reason why they wear, the reason why, you don't see many Jews here in Dublin. But like when I was growing up in London, especially Stanford Hill, there was a lot of Jews there, and there is still. And you've got the Orthodox Jews, and they have a traditional piece of the hair that grow here. And how children can be. So I would educate them the purpose of it. Now, I cannot teach the Torah or the Jewish law like some like a scholar. But what I know, I try to educate them in telling them basic things, that these are religious, godly people, and that's their culture and tradition. Leave them alone. I do the same about the Sikh that wear the turban, the Muslim that cover up. People that are from different cultural background, or sometimes they're from the same culture but different social status. Like you can say Britain, the Queen is British, but because it's from a different rank, that is the reason why. And if you whether you agree in monarchy or not, but you have to teach the system, and the system is the reason why we have a monarchy. And we have a monarchy because it's a constitutional monarchy. We have a government, and we have a head of state, and the Queen is the head of the state. So children are meant to. There's so many facts, and so many information out there for us to educate our children in making them to be better, more than to talk about other people, judging other people, and actually passing on information to them that is just adult-based business. I have never heard my mom divulge those information when I was young, because a child, they got to stay a child, because we are trying to build them up into men and women that is fit for the future, that is fit for society, that has the power and the ability to stand and be all that they were called to be or made to be. And that is by information, that's by education, that is by us giving us the education, and giving us feeding ourselves with the proper knowledge that we can depart to them, or impart to them. And from their, according to their level, children are very diverse, and children sometimes are at different stage. Some are faster than some are a bit slow, some have got different interests. But whatever the interest or their IQ is, or their mental status, we are responsible, and our responsibility lies in us teaching them, training them, bringing them up to be productive and have possibilities and dream, telling them to dream big and go after that dream. And they can't do that when they are heavy down, when they are burdened down, and they are so laid down with adults' issues, and with issues that are not, because we must admit, the United Kingdom has a lot to offer. The United Kingdom have a whole lot to offer people, if we would just seek. It's just that you have got to put your foot a bit hard on the ground, and push a bit further, harder. But nothing that you labor and nothing that you work hard for, you will receive a good result, because that is what it is all about. That's what it is about. And our job, the greatest legacy that we can ever give children, our children, the children globally, is to educate them, is to illuminate them, is to give them the tool of manners and principle and discipline. Isn't it so nice to see respectable children and disciplined children? I've seen, we have got a whole lot in this community that I truly lift my hats off to the parents, and I salute them, because of it is in their bone. They're just that way, and may God bless them and keep them that way. Our job is to secure their future, and as I said, the best way to do that is to be able to open up their understanding, to know what their place. Children have got a place, and they will gradually grow into adulthood, respecting their mom and dad, respecting grandparents and family structure, and adults and principals and people, because we do know if we have a good home, and a good home by that I mean not necessarily Gucci, Armani, Versace, I mean good home in principle, discipline, manners. You understand what will be, these children will grow up with good ethics, good morals, good values, and then we know that the community will be better, the police would have less work, and the system would have less heartaches, because the home is better, and it's taught by the children, because the children are the future. God bless the children. The children are the future, and our job as adults is to protect the future, and by protecting the future we protect our children. How do we protect our children? We protect our children by respect and manners. We protect our children by love. But what is love? Love is not giving what they want. Love is giving them what they need, and what they need sometimes is a firm hand of discipline, and a firm hand of discipline that is love, but that giving them the foundation. Because when they go out in this world, when they get up and go in this world is not necessarily a friendly place, and you're going to meet people from all sorts of life. But with a good start, with good foundation, I'm telling you, they will stand. They will be like a boomerang. They will come back around. They won't be wimp, and they won't be disrespectful, but they will be firm, because they will know inside, from within, from within, from within, the strength and courage and determination it takes to survive and produce and keep on producing. Let us protect our future. Let us preserve the heritage, which is the heart of the nation, our children, from the home. Discipline, discipline, good manners. We will stand. We stand together. We stand together because the future is bright when our children are in place, taking us there. Remember, you can achieve anything. Don't just say, I'm not a good mother, I'm not a good father. Start from now. Start from now. God knows you, and He knows your heart. You start from now and do the best that you can. And once you have done your best, God sees, and He will reward you. Just do your best and be honest. Educate your children. Love them. And teach them. And take them further and further, because we do know that the future is so bright when our children are bright and shining star in their place. That's what we want. That's what we want. And that's what we work and build for. And we as adults have got to make a stand to educate, and don't expose things to children that they're not ready for. Don't do that. Take responsibility and accountability for our education to our children. God bless you. Take care.